Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. Mr. Youngman here, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to get started with the Adobe Premiere Pro tutorials for class. Let's get started. After opening Adobe Premiere Pro, we're going to start by going to New Project on the left. I'm going to select Browse, go to Desktop, and find my folder. Select your class if you're in multiple classes. And we're just going to hit Choose. From here, we're going to change the name at the top to Temp for temporary. The reason we're only using a temporary file right now is because Premiere Pro will be automatically replacing our project file in just a moment. The reason we're changing the name at all is to make sure we don't accidentally delete another student's work. Now that Premiere Pro has launched, let's get started with opening the Learning interface. We're going to start by switching to the Learning workspace by selecting Learning at the top of your screen. This should launch into a screen that looks something like this. If you have a tutorial open already on the left, just hit this up arrow at the bottom left to go to the main Learning interface. For our first tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at the basics. So I'm going to click on Learn the Basics, Get Started. I'm going to click on number 1 here to take us back to the first step, and that will open a project inside of Premiere Pro automagically. For the first step in this tutorial, it's asking us to press play in the Program Monitor panel to preview what you'll be making. If you don't know what that Program Monitor panel is, you can hover your mouse over the word and it will show you where on your screen you can find that. In that case, it's going to be in the top right of our screen here. I'm going to click play, and you'll see that the video starts playing. But perhaps more importantly for us, this checkbox has appeared next to press play in the Program Monitor panel. Adobe Premiere Pro will guide us through every step of this process for the tutorials that we'll be doing for class. I'm going to hit next. Whenever this window comes up saying save changes to importing media.pr project before closing, or any other project file, we're just going to hit no for now. The reason we're hitting no is because, again, Adobe Premiere Pro will automatically give us the most up-to-date project that we need. So for the sake of these Adobe Premiere Pro assignments, we're going to continue following along with whatever the panel on the left-hand side tells us. In some cases, there will be tips or tricks that are located in this panel, and oftentimes there will be video clips that walk you through the process. So just make sure you are paying attention to the images and videos that appear at the top of the Learn panel, in addition to reading through the text. At the end of this project, we're going to be exporting a video. We just want to make sure that we save that somewhere we can find it and turn in that finished exported video as our final assignment for the project. So to recap, we're going to be using the Learn panel in order to navigate to our tutorials. Step through the tutorials, making sure that the checkbox is active, and hit next whenever you're ready to move on to the next step of the project. Once we reach the end of the tutorial, it will ask you to export the video. Just make sure you save it somewhere you can find it so we can turn that in on Google Classroom. Thank you so much for paying attention, and I will see you all back in class. Bye now.